Hello and welcome to another video. I am Electrey and today we are going to be doing a very chill speed build. I had no plan about what I was going to build here, but I just knew I had to fix this area, so I thought I would just record in case it turned out good. And since I'm making this video, it turned out a bit good, I guess, so I wanted to share it with you. This is just going to be a small transition area, and I wanted to show you my process of how I am building these areas, because I think transition areas are very important, but they're also quite difficult, because I feel like transition areas fill up a lot more of an island than what you actually think. They really help to make your island theme stick together and make it flow better, and it's just good, it's just nice, okay? Overall, transition areas are important, and I think they are especially hard when you're making natural islands. Not that I'm having like a super natural island, I'm having like kind of a city-ish thing, but it's also gonna be like in the forest, and that part is overgrown. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking about that. I don't want this to spiral too far down. But yeah, I think it's a bit hard when you want to make it flow natural without having any straight roads or anything to follow. That might just be a me problem. And you are going to see that I will struggle a lot during this build. I'm gonna walk back and forth, I'm gonna walk in circles, I'm gonna put things up, place them back down again, right where they were, just doing a lot of things that doesn't really make sense. But I feel like that's just how it is a lot of the time when you don't know what you're building. And look, like here, okay, I'm gonna be, trying to be a bit inspirational, but you can see I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just walking around, and somehow this actually turns out kind of nice. So just keep in mind that even if you don't know what you're doing, it's okay. It will be okay. And I feel like you can think about that when you're playing AC, but that's also a lesson you can bring with you throughout life. That's so cliche, but you know, it's true. I'm in an inspirational mood, I guess. In this build, I'm basically gonna place down a lot of pathing. And one of the reasons I think this is a bit difficult is because I am mixing two different designs together that aren't supposed to be together. I'm using this ruined black and white tile design, and then I'm also using this more not so ruined path designs with leaves. I'm not the best at explaining, but you'll see what I'm placing down. And I think, like, I'm obviously using them together, so I obviously think they look good together, but they also don't match perfectly together. That was a weird sentence. But that is why I also struggle a bit to find the right vibe of how to place these tiles together, and also find the right spots where it fits to have like a flower instead of the tile, and how straight I want them, how ruined I want them, and stuff like that, and to make sure it matches my overgrown vibe, because like I want some places to be more overgrown than others, and since I don't know what I'm making, I don't know what I want to do. So but I knew that I wanted the path to go into 4 different directions. I have the path from the entrance and train station at resident services that moves up to the museum, as I made another video about. And then I also want the path to go one to the right and one to the left, because I need to have something in those areas. Because like one will lead to behind resident services and the other will be behind my entrance, and yeah, those can't be empty for forever. So I think that's nice when making transition areas, that you can kind of start making them even if not everything around you is complete and you don't know what they will lead to, because you'll come up with ideas eventually. At least that's what I'm hoping for. As I said in the beginning, this is going to be a very chill video, or a very chill voiceover. And if you haven't already noticed, I am sick. Everyone that I live with has COVID, and I haven't gotten it yet, so yeah, I got COVID. I got corona. Yeah, that kind of backfired when I said that in a video for 3 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. I don't know. But I'm feeling okay. It's not a big deal. I don't have the worst symptoms. But I just think it's so weird that I got it so long after everybody else in my class. Oh well, it's a mysterious virus, I guess. And since I was sick, I obviously had to stay in my room and couldn't go hang out with a lot of people. So I recorded this video at like 12 or 1 in the middle of the night because there was a huge party in my building from Friday to Saturday, and yeah, I couldn't join. I had to stay here. That was kind of sad, but they were running around in the hallways, dancing and playing loud music. It sounds like they were going to break the floor above me, but that didn't happen. But I couldn't sleep, so I decided to play some AC instead. And yeah, I wasn't planning to turn this into a video, but I was like, oh, maybe it's a good idea to record. You never know what other people are gonna find interesting about your island. I haven't really been posting that regularly recently. That is, I apologize. I try to post, but you know, life has just been getting in the way. I've had a lot of work to do with my university. There's a lot of assignments and reports and stuff we have to hand in. We've had a lot of field trips, and I'll be going on hikes and hanging with my friends, as well as I got sick, so there haven't been that much time to play or record for myself. Also, the times I've had spare time, I've been playing a lot of Overcooked with one of my roommates, and it has been so funny. So every time she asks me if I want to play, I say yes. So I've just been taking care of my silly little mental health and hanging with my friends. So even though I think it's fun to record and make videos, it can also be kind of stressful if you feel like you have to post to certain dates and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to do my thing and vibe. So that is why my uploads have been a bit sporadic, and they probably will be for a while. I have some ideas planned, and I won't tell you what they are, but it's gonna be good, or I hope so. I'm trying to make it good, but I also know that I'm gonna have a lot more of uni work, and I'm also going on a small Easter vacation when I'm going home, and I'm gonna have my exam, and I'm also gonna move after my exam. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, so I will try to post as much as I can. Yeah, I'm sorry if I can't. I'm really looking forward to the summer vacation, because then I'll hopefully have more time to post. I think it would be really nice to be able to post 2 videos a week. I hate it when my accent just like pops through and I just forget how to say basic words. But I feel like my goal would be to post 2 videos a week. But now I'm struggling to post 1 a week or 1 every other week. So I'm crossing my fingers that I'm going to be able to be more active during the summer break. Now, let's get back to the build, shall we? Now that things are finally starting to look a little bit put together. So, somehow this turned into a fountain area. I really don't know how, but I am really happy about how this somehow magically happened. I do love the new fountain, and I really wanted to use it somewhere. I just didn't know how or when or where. The many questions you have when you're building. Yeah, it's really pretty, even though I think the seals kind of look a little bit like banana peels. I don't know if I'm the only one who sees that, but yeah. I think this was a fitting place to have the fountain because it's close to the train station, and that kind of makes this into a little town square. Or it makes sense to have a tiny town square close to the train station, or the rest of it. It makes a little sense, not a lot, but a little, and that is enough for me. So I surrounded it by some trash and random items. These are items I feel like people would have thrown away or dumped in the forest. And then of course I added trees and bushes to add to that overgrown forest look. So this kind of turned into a mix of a fountain and a trash dump. I still really want to make a trash dump somewhere else, like a real one, a big one with like more trash. That's a bad explanation, but yeah, we're gonna see a lot of trash on this island, but I feel like for a lot of these ghost town spills, there are going to be trash scattered everywhere, so just get used to it. Trash is my new aesthetic, and this might just be a me thing, But I think it's kind of funny to see how my brain somehow decided to make this area, because, of course, I said I didn't have an idea, but like, I knew I wanted to place some pathing and items, but like, I didn't thought it was turned into an actual area or like a meeting spot. I thought it was just gonna be trees and paths and stuff. So I'm explaining this really poorly, and I am sorry. But what I feel like is also nice is that I could just pick out random things from my storage and then somehow put them together, and for some reason it worked this time. I know it's not gonna work every time, but right now, let's just be happy. I'm gonna stop talking now, and this build is nearly finished, so I will get back to you at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate all of my viewers, and especially the people who stay until the end. You are an extra special being, and I love you. So let me know in the comments what more you want to see from this island, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a like so I know that you liked it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. See you in the next video. Bye!